Good morning. How do you feel now, Oedipus? Last glance, I introduced the background story. Now, we started Oedipus conversation. Oedipus came and asked the public, asked the audience who are waiting there, what really you want? Why you are totally happy now? What is the problem? The meanwhile priest of the dynasty, priest of the palace, replying, "O Oedipus, ruler of my native land," underline native land, this is called Thebes, ruler of native land. You see how people here of every age, means what? Different age group people are there. Now Oedipus on the palace, balcony of the palace, and waiting to see all the people. So priest of the palace telling, hereof all the age group people are waiting to see you, waiting to listen your words. Different age group people are crouching down around your altars, some fledgling barely strong enough to fly, others bent by age. Means what? Some people are very jovial mood with a very muscular body. They are ready to obey your orders. But on the other hand, you find so many other people who are very feeble, very old people, old by age, they are very old. Even they are very eager to listen your words. Oh, Oedipus, that you see all the public are now here in your palace to watch you and listen your precious words. Priest reporting, very strong to fly, and others bent by age with the priest as well. From the priest class also, me standing here, my retinue, my people are there who have studied scriptures, everything in the detail. All the mythological stories, all mythological gods, we are aware of everything. And I am myself with my retinue, my people, priest class people are here to listen your words, because you are the selected and elected, the best king of our native land, Thebes. Look, where you are the real owner of Thebes. We are eagerly waiting to watch and listen your words. You tell that with priest as well as I am the priest of Zeus, underline Zeus. You know, such Greek mythological gods and goddesses will definitely appear. Zeus like Apollo, very famous. So we are the priest of the Zeus. Zeus, most supreme of the divinities, regard father of gods, underlines father of gods. Different labels and different names given to gods. Gods, not one god, different, so many gods were there. Even that you have studied Aphrodite, you know, goddess of beauty. Even one of the stories of the Tithonus, written by Arnold, Tithonus, a beautiful poem, where, you know, Vulcan, the sculptor Vulcan, and he is wearing very nasty dress and sitting in the very oven, making the so many tools. But at the same time, he is worshipping goddess Aphrodite. And Aphrodite, the beauty goddess, all of a sudden accidentally appears in front of him to this Vulcan. Vulcan, the name itself is vulgar, because he is doing very muscular job in the where the firework, like making the tools, which the body gives a lot of sweating water. And this time Aphrodite as a beautiful goddess appear in the Greek mythology. Have you seen that? You have to search in the work. And you know, later what happens, this vulgar Vulcan, the smith worker, the smith of the iron work, fell in love with Aphrodite. And later what is seen there, Aphrodite marries this vulgar man. That may be the reason so many writers are saying beauty goes to ugliness. beauty goes to ugliness. So you needn't worry once you get a husband who is very not that equal to you, or the boys can also be proud that you get a beautiful wife. Means what? You can justify yourself. Beauty goes to ugliness. Sometime ugliness will come to beauty. So both are comparable, compromising. So in Greek mythology, everything is ready for anything. In this way, I am the priest of Zeus, the God, the supreme God is Zeus. And these ones here, the peak of your youth. The other groups sit in the marketplace. Some people are sitting in the marketplace, my dear king. You needn't worry. These are not the sufficient number of our subjects of the dynasty, subject of the kingdom, subjects of the people of the palace. Some people are even in the marketplace in our city that talking about you, talking about our new king. The other groups sit in the marketplace with suppliant sticks, lot of sticks, else in front of the palace, underlying palace, title of goddess Athena. Athena was goddess of wisdom. Underline that Athena is goddess of wisdom. Some people are there in the city marketplace waiting to see you with lot of sticks and all that, because they are ready to die for our country. The other groups sit in the marketplace with suppliant sticks and else in front of palace, two shrines of Isamenes. Underline Isamenes. All right, underline Isamenes referring to shrine of Apollo. It is a God's church, or it is a prayer house of Apollo. People are waiting. Prophecies with fire and prophecies with fire. And for our city, as you yourself can see, is badly shaken. On the one hand, they are very happy because you are the intelligent, masculine, very metal, courageous man is their king. But on the other hand, our country people are very sad. Why? The problem coming, one monster appears. And this monster Sphinx, it is called Sphinx. A monster appears to attack our country. Or muscular body built men of our the maximum best youth of our country are totally worried. Why? This monster demands one by one every day. And this monster would put one riddle. If riddle is not answered by our youth, this youth will be eaten by this monster. What shall we do? She cannot raise her head above the depth of so much surging death. Our country cannot hold this much. So till this moment, so many young generation have been devastated, swallowed by this monster. Disease infect the blossom in our land. On the one hand, monster appearing. On the second hand, on the second place, lot of unknown diseases coming, just like COVID-19. So many people are indirectly or directly falling down and die. What is the curse on our country? That nobody knows. So one problem is monster problem. Second problem, unknown cause of death. So many people every day, we have thousands and thousands die, just like in our country, in our state, 25 to 30 people every day die now out of COVID-19. In the same way, one virus appeared in the BC 476 BC. There in our Thebes, it is written by Sophocles. Disease infects fruit blossom in our land. Disease infects our herds of grazing cattle. Means what? Means what? Not only human beings were facing death, but cattle also. Plenty number of cattle, cows, bullocks, buffaloes, lot of cattle about which we were making use of them. But all these cattle unknowingly falling down dead. What is the happening? What is the reason behind it? Makes grazing cattle, they are in the morning time grazing in the paddy field, but now in the afternoon, when the master going to the paddy field, seeing all the cattle died. What is the problem? Nobody knows. On the other hand, disease infects our herds of grazing cattle, makes women labor, lose their children. Look, this is the beauty of the versification. Look what underlined that. Makes our women, Thebes women of our Thebes, women of country, in the labor itself, in their pregnancy period, they lose their children, infants. So it is reported, not to one single matter, but many thousands pregnant women lose their infants in their womb. That may be the curse of the country. Who knows the real cause of this problem? Could you tell me? This may be the problem that makes the whole public in front of you to tell you, now see, Oedipus our king, what shall we do for this? And deadly pestilence that fiery god swoops down the blasted city, empty house of Cadamus. Underline Cadamus. Cadamus is God there. The fields that black hates. Probably this may be a curse sent by devilish devil from Hades. Hades, you know, the place after death, the people go to Hades of the ruler, where what he called Padalam. Padala Devan means probably slain with groans and howls. So Hades, underline Hades. Hades is a god. What is a devilish god? All right, probably Lucifer, antagonist god, where people go. This is called brother of Zeus, god of the underworld. Hades is called god of underworld, is brother of Zeus. With groans and howls, these children and myself now sit here for your home. Look, priest telling in the blank verse, I am standing here to communicate to you and to the public. There is a strong reason for this. Why cattle die? Why pregnant ladies lose their babies? Why all these youth are down and devastated by monster? All these totally unknown diseases are spreading. What is the reason behind it? I should inquire and find you the result. House of Cadamus, not because we think now we sit there. We judge you the first man in what happens in this life and in our interaction with the gods. From you came there to you the Cadmean city, underline Cadmean city. Thebes. This Cadmean city is Thebes. Freed us from the tribute we are paying to the cruel stinger. Underline the cruel singer. Cruel singer is here reference to Sphinx. Sphinx means monster. We are happy now that our country is saved by you, because you really answered very deliberately to the Sphinx, which had been putting a riddle to punish our public, punish our youth. We are very much happy that you saved our country. Praying that cruel singer, underline cruel singer, related to monster. Cruel singer is attributed to Sphinx, our a monster. And yet you know no more than we did and had not been taught. In their stories, the people testify how with God's help you gave us back of our lives. Underline, you gave our lives back. Now we are happy because you are our king, because you gave our life, our public people's life back. We were in a tight corner. We were in a very dangerous situation. What happens? Parents would never see children tomorrow by monster would attract them. Monster Sphinx would devastate them. They kill them and they eat them. So, really you gave our life back. That we understand. Oedipus our king, most powerful in all men's eyes. Underline most powerful. You look like a very majestic in style, and we are very happy to have a man, a king like you, that we admit. But you know your majesty, yet you know more than that you are all right in more than we did had. Canadian city, the tribute we are paying to cruel singer, Oedipus our king. Underline this statement, this area, very important. Priest remarkably telling Oedipus, you are our king, not a simple king, most powerful king in all men's eyes. We were, as suppliants, are begging you to find. We are helpless, but our king, we appeal you, we request you to find one solution for this. Why this is happening to our country? Why this is happening to our kingdom? Begging you to find some problem, some solution to help us, either by listening to heavenly voice, either you should contact an oracle. Priest of the palace reminds the king, the emperor Oedipus, you contacted some oracles and find what is the basic reason of these sufferings that you find. Either by listening a heavenly voice, learning from some other human being, from, in my view, men of experience provide advice. As being priest of the palace, I can tell you, my dear Oedipus, all right, only experienced people can tell you the correct way. Me, like an experienced priest, can give you some more suggestions. But in meanwhile, what you have to do, you consult with some oracles and find what is the real reason behind it. Learning from some other human being, in my view, men of experience provide advice which gives best result. So now, best of men, raise up your state, act, consolidate your fame, for now, thanks to your eagerness in the earlier days, city celebrates as your savior. Our city-state, our Athens, our Thebes is very happy to have you such our leader. But you are savior of our country. Don't let me memory of your ruling here declare that we were first and set again later all. No, restore our city. Your duty is, I must tell you, your duty is to restore our Thebes to city so that it stands secure. Underline, priest of the palace requesting Oedipus, you make our country, make our city-state, make our Thebes a secure state. Not being afraid of anything, not being afraid of different troubles. Let all the people enjoy. Let all the people lead a happy life. Let you give them lot of happiness. Only you find a solution to these problems. That is the thing that I can request him. Later, no, restore our city that it stands secure. In those times past, you brought us joy. Many that during the time of your appearance in our country, you gave us a lot of joy. But nowadays, everything gone. There was a time when we enjoyed ourselves during your ruling time. But now, all the people are leading a life of fear. They cannot lead their life. What happens tomorrow morning, nobody is sure. So, being a ruler, that you have to find the solution to this problem. In those times past, you brought us joy with good omens. And good omens. During once upon a time, there were so many good omens. But here in everyday, day-to-day life, bad omens appearing. But with the same man today, if you are to rule as you are doing now, it is better to be a king in a land of men than in a desert. Underline. You should be a king of men, king of people, not a king of the desert. Means what? If in such a way going, within short period, our country will become a desert. Means what? Everybody will die. Sometimes including you will die. Thebes will become a desert. You want to see our country a desert? So better you think and consider and find a solution to find the solution for these troubles. So it is better to be a king in a land of men. Underline, land of men. Those people who are happy, those people who are in jovial mood, you find your subjects to be happy. But today, your subjects and your public not happy. People of the palace is not happy. Why? These constant number of, itinerant number of problems happening. What all the problems? Youth die because eaten by sphinx. Many unknown diseases coming. Many cattle are dying. Later what? Even the infants, babies in the womb of mother dies. Look, so many, countless number of problems. Even famine. No production, agricultural production in our country. What is the sole root of this cause of this problem? You tell me. You are doing now, it is better to be a king of the land and a man not in the darkness. Or does an empty sheep or city wall is nothing. Be careful. Priest of the palace telling, empty ship is not good. A captain should control a ship with a lot of people inside the ship. Means Thebes is considered to be a ship where Oedipus is the captain of the ship, where the people are there. So if people are not there, no use of ship and no use of, no meaning for, no significance of, no importance of the captain. So if you want to be the captain, ship like Thebes should have number of crew. That is the comparison given here. Empty ship or city wall is nothing if no man share your life together. There, underline these two statements. An empty ship and city wall is nothing. What is the meaning of life without public in a state? As if in the political creed that we understand a state. What is a state? State should have four important elements. A country, Thebes, like India, Kerala state, like a state should have four important significant elements. Which are they? One, the state should have a territory. Alright, land should be there. And with this land, there should be people to live in the land. So land, people, two important elements. Without people, if people are always dying and dying every day going, land is waste. So land should be there, people should be there, and these people should be given a governance. That means government should be there. If government is not there, these people will kill themselves. People will attack themselves. So no meaning in the state. So if you want to get the sheep like a state with the people should be controlled by you, you have to find the solution. The fourth one is government should have sovereignty. Sovereignty means supreme power. So these four elements make a state significant. In the way that if you are sovereign power, if you have kingdom, if you are the captain, your country is like a ship, the crew members should be there. If crew members are not there, if no passengers are there in the ship, what is the meaning of the ship? Oedipus, my poor children, I know why you have come. I am not ignorant of what you yearn for. My dear children, he addresses the public. My dear children, I don't know what you are waiting for, what I must do for you, for I well know that you are ill. Some people are very suffering from so many illnesses. That I know in our country, plague like COVID-19, like so many unknown diseases are coming. Some people are ill, that I know, yet sick you are. There is not one of you whose illness equals mine. Don't think your king is very happy. Don't think Oedipus is very happy. I am also suffering from so many problems. Like you, I am among you, and I also suffer a lot of troubles. Please Don't think I am the happiest person in the world. I also suffer a lot of things in the palace. There is not one of you whose illness equals mine. Your agony comes to each one of you as is alone, as a special pain for him. That he compares being the ruler of the country, telling the public, your pain will be a personal pain. If X gets a illness, if Y gets a disease, it is a disease for him. But being a ruler of the country, ruler of the palace, ruler of Thebes, all these what you suffer is suffering for me. I am the ruler, and I know my subjects and my public should live in a happy mood. But your each personal illness is personal, but all these personal illnesses for general illness for me, because I am your ruler. Especially pain, and not else but the soul inside me sorrows myself. I am suffering from lot of sadness. I am suffering lot of sadness, and the city and you all together, you are not rousing me from a deep sleep. Underline deep sleep. You are not actually waking up from my sleep. I know all the troubles that our country faces now. Don't think that I am sleeping king. I know everything. You must know I have been shedding my tears in my wandering thought, exploring my pathways. After a careful search, I followed up one thing I could find and acted on. So I have sent away my brother-in-law. So till this moment, I come to know lot of things, and I have sent my brother-in-law. Who is my brother-in-law? Creon, Jocasta's brother. I have sent, he was the ruler here earlier, and I have sent Creon to find the solution for this problem. So he has gone. I have sent my brother-in-law, son of Monoceus, Creon, underline Creon, to Python's Apollo shrine, underline. Where did I send Creon, the old ruler? I had sent Creon, my brother-in-law, my wife's brother, to get advices from Pythian Apollo. Apollo is supreme god, and in the Apollo's church, sometime there will be so many oracle people will be sitting. And I have sent Creon to get the real solution for this problem. Don't worry. That means I came to know this problem in advance. You need not to worry. Within short time, we will find a solution to our country, because it is the Oedipus, the Rex, commanding this matter. Creon, Pythian Apollo trying to learn from him what I must do, what I can do for the public. I am going to save our country, from these all types of problems. I have taken already decision. I had sent my brother-in-law to the church to contact oracles and find he will get a solution today, and he will report to my palace. To learn from him, and am I to do so to save our city. Underline, to save our city means to save our country, to save our city-state, Thebes. So you people needn't worry about. You people needn't assemble in front of the palace. I will find a solution in a short time. Already steps have been taken. Creon has been sent to the oracle of the church, and he will report to save our country. When I count the days, the time he has been away, I am now worried what he is doing, for he has been gone too long. I don't know why he is late. I had sent him 1 week ago to the church. He did not return now. Why? Probably tonight he will be coming. Within short time we will take our decision. What happened to him? Why he is late? I am worried what he is doing that he should have taken. But when he comes, I will be a wicked man if I do not act. All the gods reveals. Underline the statement. What Oedipus say? You call me a fool. When, after his report, if I do not take an action against this, you call me a fool. I may be a wicked person unless I take a correct decision after his reports. So I am very, very impatiently waiting for his report from the church. Priest, okay, what you have said is most appropriate. Very, very good. What you said is agreeable. For these men here have just informed me that Creon is approaching. Don't worry, my dear king. Already one of the people now standing here reported me, Creon, who visited Oracle Church now, Apollo Church, now coming back. He is on the way reaching our palace. Now he is approaching. Oedipus, very, very good. Lord Apollo, as he returns, may find shining fortune, bright as his countenance attended him. Priest, it seems the news he brings is good. Priest, in front of the king reports, what news he brings will be good. Underline good. But actually it will be bad. But this is called dramatic, ironical stages. Alright, he says, we are 100% sure what news he brings from Apollo Church will be good. But it will be bad. Look. If not, he would not wear water wreath around his head, a laurel thicky packed with berries. Oedipus, we will know soon enough. He is within the earshot. Okay, we are waiting. Now let him come to my palace. My royal, this time Creon slowly enters to the stage. My royal kinsman, kinsman, oh my relative. What is relative here? Brother-in-law, wife's brother. Oh my dear brother-in-law, how? Child of Monesis, what message from the God do you bring for me? Oedipus is asking, Creon, you look very sad. What problem? What news you have brought for me from goddess, from God of Apollo? What news you have brought? Creon, good news. What good news? Let us wait in the next class. What is the good news? Till that moment, very goodbye.